Hey guys, it's been like 2 weeks. 2 weeks and probably 1 day, because I'm not getting this video up today. So it's already 2:30 p.m. and these videos take a lifetime to edit. So it's probably gonna be 2 weeks and a day since I posted on this channel, which is very odd for me, but not really at the same time. Like, things just happen kind of in life. And if this is the only channel that you follow of mine, you probably think I died, or you didn't notice. In that case, I'm not dead. Either way, I'm not dead. I have a drama channel that I've been posting on, a little bit less than usual, but I've been posting on there. I go through my annual burnout / mental breakdown, so it's like an annual thing. Genuinely, I think it's just, I do a lot throughout the year, and then it gets to like this 1 month in the year where I'm just like, ooh, I can't do this right now. So I end up just kind of like doing a lot less work in that month, and then just giving myself like a month to breathe and feel things. And then I spent 11 months just not socializing and just working, because that's what makes me happy, before someone's like, take a break. This is my break. I took a break. It was a month break and now I'm back. Because the thing about me is I'm in this really weird cycle of like, if I don't work, I have too much time to overthink and get anxious. But then sometimes I get into the anxious phase and then I can't work, which then makes me more anxious. Do you see the cycle that we're going with here? So I'm glad that we're getting back into work. I want to be motivated. I want to start working again, because this has been embarrassing. Okay, it's just embarrassing to not work when you can work. Like, I'm fully capable of working, so I should be working instead of sitting around doing nothing. It's not like I've been sitting around doing nothing, but I've been doing a lot less than usual. Anyway, how have you guys been? I feel like I'm just talking about myself, and it's very selfish of me to not ask how you guys are doing. Because I'm doing, honestly, I feel like as human beings, we should just be more honest. Like, I'm not doing great. And if I pretend that I'm doing great, what's that doing for anyone, right? Like, when I'm going to sit here and be like, oh my god, my life's so good. I'm like so happy all the time. That's not going to help anyone, actually. So how have you guys been doing? Is anyone feeling good? Is anyone feeling fine? I don't know. I just feel like I'm complaining, and I don't want to be a complainer, because like my life's fine. I'm like healthy and living and breathing and like doing things, you know, as a human being. But everyone has their moments, and I just want to say that. I'm having a moment right now. It's my annual moment. I like to give myself an annual mental health leave and then come back into the swing of things, and I'm fine. So, and it's also a privilege to be able to give myself a month of essentially like part-time work instead of full-time work, because not many people can do that, and some people have mental health issues and they just have to keep on powering through, which, like, props to you. I don't know how you're doing it, but I was in a good enough position where I could give myself a slight break, and I think I'm fine. I'm saying this as I'm like on the verge of tears. This is really just not how I wanted to start this video, but that's fine. I'm ready. It's literally front page, movies you might like. How did you know Amazon is? Because I've already watched it 5 times. Is that how you know that I'll like it? Because I've already watched it. Oh my god, they have Sex and the City on there. And Clueless. Oh my god. Amazon Prime is getting really good, and I literally never come on here because it used to be hot garbage. And now it seems like they're doing something, right? Hold on. They have Pitch Perfect, Final Destination, Twilight, Gone Girl, my favorite rom-com. If you have watched Gone Girl, then you know why it's not a rom-com, but it's Girl Boss, Gatekeep, Gaslight, all of the good stuff.
The entire world is a collection
this
of
speech
memoranda
every single
that
time
she did exist and that I have lost her.
is
Whatever our
so
souls are made
pretentious.
of.
And then After We Fell's coming out in October on Amazon Prime, so I'll be watching that with you guys. Of course, I'm very excited for it.
And is ultimately betrayed by him.
Ultimately betrayed, yes. By betrayed, you mean you made a bet about taking her virginity. That's what it was. Let's just be honest here. You're trying to downplay it.
A story you've heard before.
No, we haven't heard the story before, because I don't think anyone's done that before. I don't know why he's so dramatic. It's like, your feelings didn't get hurt. Hers did. He's always trying to be like the center of attention. Woohoo me. Like, sleeping in my car because I'm so upset. I found my Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation the other day, and I was like, oh, let me give it a try. And I applied it the other day, and it was just like straight yellow. Like, it was just yellow. So I mixed in some of my really light Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. That was like too light for me. and it's still super yellow, but it's a little better, and I'm hoping that like the consistency will be less cake face now that I've mixed in like a slightly looser foundation into it. It's not too bad. I used to hate on this foundation so much, but it's not that bad. Like it's okay.
Excuse me, sir, can you hold the elevator, please?
Oh my god, Dylan Sprouse. It's one of the Cody and Zach's. One of the Cody and Zach's. This is Zach. It's from Zach and Cody. No, wait.
You just called
That's
me.
Cody. I'm an idiot. That's me.
No,
Me, idiot.
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think getting into a lift at your workplace and then calling someone an arse, like even if they are one, is like a good first impression to make on anyone. Like just don't do it. Like she's always so professional and like put together, and then she just like did that.
Hi.
She played in Vampire Diaries.
What memories? Why don't I show you your office?
She gets her own office as quite literally a nobody. Like she has zero like doesn't even have a degree. Like she's just midway through like her education and she's already getting an office. I want to know where this happens. I feel like so far I've spoken like 2 words about the movie. It's just because nothing's happening right now. Like she gets her little office. She's very happy. Hardin's, you know, living in his car for whatever reason. It's not like he got kicked out of anywhere. He's just choosing to sleep in his car as some kind of what, punishment? I don't know. Good for him, I guess. How long is this movie? I just want to know. Hour and 40 minutes. Okay, so she falls asleep in her office. For whatever reason.
Sorry, I must have dozed off. What time is it?
9:25.
Little work tip. It helps if you don't wear the same clothes every day. That and shower.
The thing is, we get this like little love triangle like always, but we know like she's not going to end up with him. So to give us this like love triangle that just makes absolutely no sense. Once again, like love triangles just make absolutely no sense to me because she's obviously not going to be with Zach. I'm going to call him Zach because I don't actually remember what his name is in the movie. I'm going to call him Zach. She's obviously not going to end up with Zach. Oh, Cody, sorry. She's not going to end up with Cody because she's obviously going to be with Hardin. Like that just, of course.
Before we go out tonight, I just wanted to tell you something.
Okay.
Vance and I are more than co-workers.
Why is she telling this to like a brand new employee? Not even an employee, just like an apprentice. Telling his whole life story, like his wife died and I'm just like filling in. You don't even know each other. But fine, like I get it, we're moving the plot along, I guess.
Oh, shoot. We forgot to buy you underwear.
So she's wearing no underwear for a work event with a short dress. I'm not saying anything. I hate these shoes. Hate the shoes. Not only do I hate the shoes, I also just hate them with the dress. Why didn't she wear regular high heels? Just stilettos. Just pumps. A little pump moment. No, she wore an ankle boot. An ankle boot. I'm sorry. They made her do this little like entrance as if she was literally Anne Hathaway in The Devil Wears Prada when she changes her style. Like that's what they were giving us and it just wasn't doing it for me personally. I think those shoes were hideous. Okay, so I disappeared for like 2 hours because I had errands to run. So the only thing I've changed because I had to run errands is I did the blush. Well, I topped it up after I did setting spray. Blush, highlight, setting spray, brows, and eye primer. And then I put a tiny bit of bronzer in my crease because I'm going to use that to build the eyeshadow. My laptop is dying. So, oh my god, don't tell me that I just kept on screen recording while I was gone. Yes, I did keep on screen recording while I was gone, and now I have 10 gigabytes already of screen recording footage. My life is... Oh, and now my battery's dying on my camera. Okay, so now that I've been screen recording for 3 hours for no reason, and now that my battery died and I have a new battery somehow that is probably full from what I can tell, but things change very quickly around here, I'm going to continue watching this movie and hopefully do some nice eyeshadow. Let me grab a different eyeshadow palette because I'm sick of using this one actually. Is she supposed to be doing all this like sexy dancing while in a business meeting? I'm so confused as to like what is going on. This can't be appropriate. This can't be appropriate. Oh, not the drunk
Tessa?
call
Hi,
to your ex.
Tessa, where are
It's
you?
just...
Ooh, somewhere that you're not.
Tessa, I have your location. I can find you.
So why would you ask her where she is if you got her location?
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Oh yeah, just scream it for everyone to know. He's obviously going to chase her down. I'm saying this as if I didn't watch the movie already. I have watched the movie. This isn't like an estimate. This is like actually what happens. And there he is, showing up uninvited, like always. And obviously he's not wearing any trousers. We know where this is going. Drama.
Hey.
This is the funniest kick off the door.
Fucking Trevor!
Fucking Trevor.
I'm not the one taking advantage of drunk girls.
You do know that not every guy is trying to get into my pants, right?
The thing is, he says like, oh, like he's taking advantage of drunk girls, but then he does the same thing. Like, spoiler alert, like, he's like, oh, he's taking advantage of you while you're drunk, and then you proceed to do the same. Like, I'm not saying it's like a wrong thing to have sex when you're drunk. Obviously, don't take advantage of people. Make sure it's all consensual. Yada yada yada. If one person's sober, one person's drunk, it's obviously bad. But he does the same thing. So he's like, oh, this is like bad, but I'm gonna do the same thing that I just called taking advantage of people. So I'm gonna take advantage of you, basically. I can't wait for the third movie, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is very lame, but like, it's the only thing keeping me sane right now. And there they go. I can't show you this, so just take my word for it. They went for it. I could skip this, because obviously I can't even show it to you guys, but I can't be bothered to, so they're just having sex in my ear currently while I'm doing my eyeshadow. Okay, so they're done having sex now. That was fun.
5 minutes? Nope, not a problem.
She looks like hell. She's clearly had a night.
I didn't know what I was doing, from kissing that guy to...
What?
What?
Why would you mention that in front of this boy who can't control himself?
Yeah, well, when you were kissing that guy, I was fucking Molly.
I don't know why he does this to himself. Like, honestly, he just shoots himself in the foot every single time. Like, he just can't control the yapping. Like, just shut up for once.
I don't know what you two said or did to Neil last night, but he just wrote a humongous check to finance our expansion. Good job.
So he wrote a check because they did cocktails with him. Like, I don't understand how this company works, actually. Like, if that's what it takes to get financing, then sign me up.
And I told her I fucked Molly.
You slept with Molly?
No, I said I did. That's the point.
The dialogue here is impeccable. Like, wow. It's riveting stuff here, actually. I love how it's not even like a normal conversation. They're literally just taking turns. They're like, I'm gonna speak, and now you're gonna speak, and we'll take turns. Not a normal conversation where people, you know, slightly interrupt each other. No, my right eyelashes right now are not thriving. Like, I don't know what happened, but half of them are like broken. Don't know what happened. Maybe I just slept wrong or something. I don't know. They look so ugly.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday, right?
He's so thoughtful.
What's this?
It is a cost analysis breakdown of your weekly Uber expenditure versus owning a used car.
Once again, like, Hardin's not thoughtful, but she's gonna end up with Hardin, so let's not get attached to Cody here, okay? There's this stuck together lash that I'm just getting furious at, actually. Fucking open up. I just poked myself in the eye. I'm going to lose it in a minute. So she's back in their regular apartment because she's picking up some things. We know where this is going, ladies and gents and everyone else. Okay, so he bought her... Okay, hear me out, okay? Mr. Hardin here got her e-reader because she likes to read books. That's just such original... so original. So in my opinion, Cody actually had a much more, you know, thoughtful idea of making sure that she saves money. And I feel like most people that are really into literature and books actually prefer physical books. So this just does not seem like an amazing gift. Like, I'm sorry, it just doesn't. He literally got you an e-reader. Like, let's not cry, okay? I remember even in the book, she was like, I don't really like e-readers, but like, I guess this is a nice gift. Because Hardin got it for me. Like, he could literally punch her in the face. She'd be like,
Well, here we are. I could run you a bar.
and he's back, of course. We guessed this, we knew it. We knew they'd be like forced together into a situation.
Oh my goodness, Tessa?
Tessa.
Hardin's mother.
And the mum's here, awkward. And the mum, of course, doesn't know that they're broken up. How convenient. Now they're gonna have to, you guessed it, share a bed. Wonder what's gonna happen. Go on, each turn to your corresponding sides. Go on. Social distancing. Important. Oh no. Tessa. I can't even show you guys this scene because obviously, obvious reasons, it's not like, you know, PG and stuff, but we know what's happening. This is such a long scene for absolutely no reason. I get the building of the like sexual tension, but like, we don't need all of it. I promise. I promise we don't.
I can't tell you how much it means to me to see Harden this way.
What way?
Happy.
The guilt tripping happening here. Unintentionally. Because now Tessa's gonna feel bad. She's like, oh, he's only happy with me. But are you happy with him? Like, really? Look me in the eyes. Are you happy with him?
Vroom, vroom.
No.
Hi.
He's actually kind of like tolerable in this movie, so that's nice.
Okay.
This is so awkward.
Why is she calling you?
I'm sorry, Tess.
Sorry, I got stuck at work. Is she there yet?
Clearly they just didn't want her in the actual movie, so the only scene she gets in the movie is a FaceTime call that they did probably like far away. Like they're just like paying her as like an extra now.
I'm just asking you about Dad. Fine. Your father wanted to see you, but I chased him off.
So now she's been pushed back to Harden's arms. Oh my god. How convenient.
He told me that the nightmares went away when he started seeing you.
Once again, another guilt-tripping moment. It's like she's gonna, not that the mom's doing it on purpose, but like Tessa's obviously gonna be like, oh, like I have to stay with him now because like he's got nightmares, and like she's not responsible for his mental health. Okay, she's not responsible for his mental health because he's not careful with her mental health.
You can tell me what happened between you two.
You don't want to know, girly. You do not want to know what happened between them, girly.
Tessa's perfect day. What's my perfect day?
Well, that's for you to decide.
So your gift is you get to pick a gift. That actually sounds like a perfect gift for me. I hate when people give me surprise gifts. I want to make you a list and then you can just pick something from the list. Because I'm not a big fan of surprises. So this would have actually been perfect. Once again, can't show you this because obviously not very PG anything. I always imagine what it's like filming these scenes. Like, you know, when they're just like pretending to have sex, because obviously you're not actually having sex in the movie. Well, on set. You're not actually having sex on set, so you're like pretending, which I think is even more awkward. Like for some reason that is the awkward part for me. It's like pretending to have sex. And obviously just like butt naked, pretending to have sex. Like I just wonder what the vibe is on set with these kinds of scenes. I was always wondering, you know? I was gonna say I want to be there on set when it happens. No, I don't. But as in like I just want to, like, if anyone's ever worked on set, let me know what the vibes are. Like I also wonder, like, is the whole crew there, or are they like trying to limit the crew to make it less awkward? Because if it's just like the lights person and the director and the sound person and the camera person, like the more people, just the more awkward it is, I think, right? No? I don't know. You tell me. Wow, bum cheek on screen. Not gonna show it to you guys. And her phone goes off. And he's gonna be a child about it.
Are you serious?
Do you promise to act like this every day?
No.
Well, that's disappointing. Imagine trying to get someone back and he's not even like lying. He's just like, no, I'm not gonna be like this every day actually, so take me back at your own, like, you know, discretion. And then they proceed to have sex at her workplace because there's no cameras anywhere, allegedly. You know, in regular workplaces, there are cameras everywhere. In this workplace, there's no cameras, so they can have sex.
Karen and I are having people over for Christmas, and we would love it if you and Harden and Tessa could join us.
I want to know how much money chancellors of unis make in the States for him to be affording this kind of a house. Like, realistically, how much are they making?
It's kind of worn out his welcome, if you ask me. I'd be happy to get back home once I graduate.
You're moving back to England after graduation?
Drama tea. The fact that they never spoke about this, just like, oh, what are you planning for after uni? And they're just like going their separate ways.
Yes, and I have been haunted by it for the last 10 years. It haunts you. I fucking watched it happen, you bastard!
It was a good punch. No? Yeah? It was good. It was nice. Just throw the lamp. Why not? Oh, it didn't turn on. Let me just throw it. It might actually work now that I've thrown it against the wall.
Lunch? Postmates, I'm buying.
How can I refuse?
Great. I'll email you some menus.
See, he's so sweet. She could just be with him and have so much less stress.
My sister has struggled with addiction her whole life. This thing between you and Harden, it's not gonna end well.
At least someone smart in the movie is willing to tell her the truth, because...
You're wrong.
Is he wrong, though? Is he? Is he wrong? Okay. She's butthurt because it's true.
We were gonna hire someone to do digital submissions in Seattle, but you're better than anyone I've interviewed. I'll take care of your tuition, living expenses, provided you transfer.
Seattle's her dream.
Hardin's welcome to join you.
I think if she doesn't do it, she's stupid. For a boy that is toxic, just move.
Jamie.
Drama.
Hey.
Tea. I'm not even like shocked because I've already seen this, but
Hey.
if I was watching for the first time, shocked.
We should play a game.
Like what? Scrabble?
How about truth or dare?
That's not a good idea, is it? Why would she suggest this? After last time, you really want to play truth or dare?
Is it true that you're a whore?
Oh, shit. Wow. That was 0 to 100.
Is it true that you're a dumbass for getting back together with Hardin after he clearly fucked you for
I mean,
a bet?
is Molly wrong? Like, let's just be honest for a minute. Is she wrong?
And that tongue is just...
You will never catch me fighting over a boy like that. Physical fight? You can have him. Like, if I need to throw hands, you can have him. He's all yours, actually. This is so cringy. Like, it's so cringy. If girls behave like this at a party, I'd be like, oh. And now it's, once again, not appropriate for YouTube. Uh-oh. Message from Trevor about Seattle. Isn't that drama?
I never kiss and tell.
Thank you.
Ooh, isn't this the plot that's like plagued 5,000 movies in the past? She overhears something but it's out of context and she gets really angry and then she does something stupid. There it goes.
Just said that she doesn't kiss and tell, you fucking liar!
It's a figure of speech.
It's a weird figure of speech to use in that situation though. It's like you didn't actually do anything sexual. It's a very weird figure of speech to use.
You think that I should trust you? Yes. Where has that ever gotten me?
So why are you back with him? Like, quite clearly there are trust issues that you're not willing to resolve because he's not willing to change. So why are you with him?
Pardon, can you please pick up the phone? I really need to talk to you.
This is like the funniest. Okay, it's not funny scene, but it's like funny because they're not that great at acting. Hold on. The thing is, in the movie, this scene literally makes zero sense. Like, they did this plot of like her picking up her phone, but she goes on green, so like she shouldn't be in a car crash anyways. Like, this phone situation makes no difference. It would have made sense if she picked up the phone and went on red and then someone crashed into her. In the book, it just makes so much more sense. Like, the whole scene is just so much better than, you know, whatever's happened here. The way that he chose to chase the ambulance is the funniest thing in the world, actually. Why? What did he think was going to happen? Does he think he's going to actually, like, what, jump onto the ambulance and get in, or what?
Your fault, Secret! You didn't come on!
It's literally not even his fault because she went on green. Like, this would have happened anyway. Like, even if she wasn't trying to answer the phone, she went on green and a guy crashed into her. It's his fault, not Hardin's fault. In the book, it's actually his fault. But in here, it's literally not. Like, it makes no sense to me.
Trevor, what the fuck are you doing with Tessa's phone?
I'm with her now.
Let me talk to her.
That's not gonna happen.
Trevor, I'm not fucking playing with you!
Shut the fuck up.
This acting here is, chef's kiss, exquisite. Wow. I'm surprised none of these got nominated for an Oscar, actually. If Hero wasn't as hot as he is, I would not be watching these movies. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was raised on Wattpad and I love me a toxic story, okay? I love a toxic relationship. But if it's on real life, these two should not be together. In any capacity, actually.
I love you, but you have to start fighting for what really matters.
I know this is probably like not her fault. It's like the director picks these things, but like, you know when they say something really dramatic and they just walk off? Like, what conversation in real life actually goes there where you say something dramatic and you're just like, I don't care about your response. I'm just gonna just walk off, actually.
Will you marry my dad and be my stepmom?
They are the only like acceptable people in this movie, actually. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Only acceptable people. And Cody. So the 3 Vance people and then Cody. Only acceptable people. I'm still gonna call him Cody. Like, I don't care what his name is in the movie. His name's Cody. This isn't Cody, it's Zach. Why did I call him Cody all movie when he is Zach? Cody plays in Riverdale. Why did I for a hot second, and by hot second I mean the whole movie, why did I think this was... Do you know why? Because he plays a nerd. And Cody was the nerd and Zach was the bad guy. So my mind was a little bamboozled. It's not like they actually look the same. They don't look that similar. Oh my god, okay. Zach, as she looks up, she sees him like a ghost. and she makes him think that she's leaving him behind, when in reality she's weak. A weak human being. And he knows that. It doesn't matter what he does, she's always going to take him back. That's what he's figured out now by the end of this movie. He's like, wow, I can treat her like shit and she'll just come back every single time. This is fun. He doesn't even put in effort, like, to get her back. She just comes back. Poor Zach.
Hey.
Dad?
Dad? I guess we'll just have to find out.
I love these movies so much. Like, I know I complain the whole time I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, like, change shit. But, like, I love these movies so much. I'm gonna finish the book by the third movie, hopefully. And then when it comes out, I will be there, day one, hopefully motivated, hopefully not having a mental breakdown anymore, hopefully doing mentally fine. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.